over 90 billion worth of assets are unclaimed in Malaysia. So why exactly is this happening? These are all Malaysians' hard-earned money, and what can we do to make sure that our assets doesn't end up unclaimed? Hi everyone, I'm Manyu, a trust advisor. So today I'll be sharing with you all a wealth preservation tool that the high net worth loves to use when it comes to estate planning to smoothly pass down their assets to their beneficiaries. But first, let's look at the whys. Why is this situation happening? So mainly it's because the inheritance process was never made easy for us. It takes 6 months and above to inherit assets and involves a lot of parties like your lawyer, executor, even have to go to court. All that comes with a lot of paperwork and financial costs. Secondly is because when it comes to estate planning, a lot of us have no clue what to do. So some doesn't even write a will, some write a will, but they didn't write it nicely, so it could easily be challenged on court, and therefore it takes a longer time for the family to inherit your assets. And when it comes to the future generations, a lot of them have no clue as to how to inherit assets. So some even have the idea that, maybe once my parents pass away, their money will straight away be pumped into my bank account. Will that happen? No. So let's have a look at a scenario that most Malaysians face when it comes to estate planning. So imagine that you have a son and a daughter. So your son is single, he is capable, but he is very poor at managing funds and even got cheated a couple of times. When it comes to your daughter, she's also capable and got married to a very intelligent man, living a stable life, but she is very sensitive and explicitly told you that she wishes that you are able to distribute your assets equally among the both of them. So I think by now there's a couple of concerns that you would have top of your mind in terms of distribution. So firstly is wealth preservation. If you were to transfer, say for example, 3 million of your assets after you pass on to your son, will he be able to preserve that wealth, or will he lose it in just a few years' time and start with zero again? Then secondly would be your son's livelihood. Will he be able to live a stable life, have sufficient funds every month to build a family and whatnot? Thirdly is family dispute. Because looking at the situation, I think we all feel that the son needs more financial support as compared to your daughter, but if you were to distribute more to the son, it may affect their relationship. So how do we go about this? So wealthy individuals like Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, Jack Ma, all of them sets up a trust, a family trust. So how does it work exactly to solve this situation? When you set up a trust, basically you are entrusting your assets to a trustee company to help you hold and manage it according to your instructions. So when you pass on, they start to execute based on your instructions. So you could instruct a trustee to distribute 5,000 ringgit monthly allowance to my son after I pass on for the next 20 years, okay, as his living expenses. So same for your daughter, but maybe you want to give her a smaller amount like 2,000 ringgit monthly allowance only. How would this solve the 3 concerns that we have discussed earlier? So firstly is wealth preservation. By doing this, you're ensuring that your wealth is able to at least last for a 20 years period, but definitely you can set it longer. In Malaysia, you can set a trust for as long as 80 years period, okay? So secondly is your son's livelihood. So every month he will receive 5,000 ringgit monthly allowance for him to sustain, and if he built a family, at least that amount is able to ensure that they live a stable life. So third is in terms of family dispute. The best part about a trust is that it is a lot more confidential as compared to a will. So you wouldn't see a lawyer coming to your house and reading out loud the distribution that caused a hoo-ha, right? But with a trust, trustee basically goes direct to individual beneficiary and tell them, like your daughter, okay, your parents allocated 2,000 ringgit for you monthly for the next 20 years, okay? But they wouldn't tell her how much her brother is actually receiving. So that solves the entire problem, right? So ultimately, estate planning is not as difficult as we think. We just need the right tool. So currently with my trustee company, with just 1 million ringgit, you're able to set up a family trust and have the trustee manage it for you for 21 years upon your demise, with all fees waived. So this is for a limited time only. If you're interested to find out more about a family trust and how it will help your family, feel free to contact me and book for a free consultation. My details are below. And if you like this video, give me a like and follow me for more videos like this in the future. Thank you for your time. Bye!